I'm actually not even going to bother to mute everybody this time. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to FGC Jesus Presents the Ancient City, Episode 9. I know that we just took a big, long hiatus, but there was a big, long list of things that happened between now and the last episode. So, as a minor recap, because I want to get right into it, I don't want to have to recap too much because I only remember a very little bit, and I only took a very little bit of notes from my rewatch of the previous session. During the last part of our campaign, our heroes wandered into the Palace of Oath, and using an odd cylindrical stone obtained from Chad Brashears, they opened the first of the sealed doors leading down into what they can only assume to be is the ancient city. However, as the door opened, they were ambushed by a pair of ghastly undead creatures. And, in a fight to save their own lives, much the same as Genichiro, who was found to be unconscious slumped against a column, our heroes barely managed to fend off one of the creatures and managed to slay another. However, their victory was short-lived, as the being, a feminine figure with weird twisting and elongated limbs, breathing a black miasma of death and decay, slipped ethereally under the door and out into the expanse of the land of disaster. Gathering their breath, our heroes find themselves standing in the midst of a now quietened temple. And so, they speak.
So, what happened with you guys?
Yes, Melda, I believe, just came in. Not Melda,
ML.
ML. Guys, it's been like a month. ML has actually just found his way into the melee as soon as it ended.
Man, you all look like you got the shit beat out of you. Do you
What
need
is
help
this
with that?
we? I do not speak French.
I didn't say we. I said you.
I'm perfectly fine. I was barely touched.
I wasn't touched at all. But do you think they need help?
One smells like death. I don't remember which one it is, but I
Octor,
know one of them does.
It's
Octor
Melda
points
needs
a
help. He
finger
has
over at
been,
Melda.
he's been given the big suck.
Who now bears a pale-looking face. His breathing is ragged and his body is convulsing slightly. Monolith, you feel a minor twitch in your muscles, but not so heavily as Melda looks to be. As though coming into contact with that creature has caused you a great deal of discomfort with your own person.
Got the big suck.
Yes, he did have his spirit drained and his breath taken by the odd and evil spirit.
So, Mage, do you have anything in your book about this?
Let me see.
Recount, it's an evil spirit. Was a monk, from what I understand. Fought much like me.
Ghost monk.
Sucked the life
like
out of our
dragon.
friend here, and then when I touched her, I felt a strong.
Ghostly dragon monk succubus. No, I don't know. I know
No,
this
that's
one.
not the dragon. Just the
You said they
ghost.
fought like you. Are
Like
you
a
not
monk,
dragon?
yes, in martial arts.
I said dragon monk.
This is complicated.
This is what you. I have flame in my hand when I punch things. I don't turn into a dragon or anything.
Yet.
I am bored.
That is
One of
true.
these-
However,
As
Listen,
Monolith
maybe
and
when you say
ML
fights
begin
like me, you
to
need to be a
have
bit
a
more specific.
loud and vocal argument, Octor, losing interest in the whole affair, begins to purport about his own means. Octor, what would you like to do as they're having their discussion?
So to remind myself and the audience, the creepy thing busted through the door over like here, yes?
It went through the front door, yes. It managed to
Okay.
open it. It now stands ajar.
Okay, can I go close the door, please?
You certainly
What
could.
an unnecessary flex.
I would like to close the door, and also, while I'm over there, can I do like some sort of check to see if there's any residue, remnant, some sort of evidence of that thing leaving, maybe a footprint or a smell or a sight.
Give me a Arcana check.
Okay. Oop, it's very slow today. That's just a 9.
Unfortunately, the passing of this creature has left almost nothing behind. It's ethereal and therefore difficult to trace without a high specialization in this sort of thing.
Okay, well, can I at least close the door?
Yes.
Alright,
With
I
a
will close the
significant
door.
amount of effort, you are able to pull closed these large stone doors. However, you are now noticing that whereas in the past there was a seal keeping it shut, it now can swing open with some amount of effort.
What kind? Like a magical seal or a like a lock, like a solid
No, like
lock?
a seal from the fucking ocean. Like a magic seal, bitch! I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Even with the lava, seals have still managed to thrive.
Our narrator is a certain type of way.
Just a certain type of way.
I will close the door. There's a draft, and it smells like death.
The sound of stone grinding upon stone rumbles until the door slams shut, draining away the eerie sunlight of the outside, leaving
Whatever went through here whatever kept this door closed is no longer here.
Okay, can we lubricate the door at least? That was very annoying.
Is it possible to like shove something against it? I think we're in like a almost church-like area. Are there like pews, or a chest, or something to keep it closed permanently, semi-permanently?
You cannot close that door permanently. It is a pull-down door.
Actually,
How
it
does it
swings
open?
outward.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Okay, it's
Okay,
not a
still.
parking garage. It is not a rolling door. It is in fact a regular door. Just very
Well, it swings outwards
Is it a
regardless.
large piece of wood you can just put through the door? I just don't want something to be coming in here while we're having a conversation.
ML,
Is there anything we can use to barricade the door?
ML and Octor take a look around to find something to barricade the door. However, the expanse of the church-like area is actually quite sparse. The pillars are the only mainstay structure on the bottom floor of the Palace of Oath that lead up to the large altar in the center. The only thing that can really be moved beyond dust and bone and Genichiro's unconscious body is the tattered and moth-eaten red carpet that leads up to the staircase.
Okay, well that's not gonna do anything. I feel like the door's just gonna be that way then, and for now. Oh darn.
Well, it swings out the other way, so how would you barricade it in the first place?
Listen, I'm sensing a lot of negativity from you.
I'm sensing a lot of you weren't here when we were fighting from you.
Well, it's not my fault. You're the ones who decided to leave without me.
Maybe you should have woken up earlier.
So,
I was trying to get my spells back, to learn new magic so I could be of more use. Who knows? Maybe we would have killed them all if it weren't for you all being in such a rush.
I think the old man just spoke.
Genichiro
No,
is
that's
still
correct.
unconscious. However, as you are all discussing this, I'm actually going to pause this scene, and we are going to move over to Grand Grug in the eastern mining village.
Yay!
This will also count as an update for you, Nexus, or
Okay.
ML. This is something you saw on the way out, but you just... it slipped your mind as you saw what had happened here.
What had happened was,
Brad, are you here?
Yes, sir. I am here.
Grand Grug, as you have been tending to the village for some time, you begin to notice that after the planting of the large and beautiful red rose by one Lily of the village, she has been taking care of it day and night, taking time to rest, but sparsely whenever Yund calls for her to do so. At first, it wasn't much of an issue. In fact, I suppose you could say it's still not an issue, but it is still very odd, but the rose has grown into an enormous 40-foot tall bush of bright, blood-red roses that are growing across the ground towards the boarding house. You are not the only person who's noticed this. Yund regards the growth with caution. The wizards are astonished by its quick growth. Cecile could care less, so long as he's being fed. And the mother and Lily are more than excited. You are now speaking with Yund, just as Nexus has left. You had spent some time away from the party and were entirely dedicated to keeping this area under control. And Yund is currently expressing caution to you. So odd. It grew so quickly, but as long as Lily's happy, I suppose it's fine. Have you seen Philomela? I haven't seen him running around here.
Have not.
You haven't?
Who is this Philomela?
Oh, Philomela is one of those 2 hedge wizards you sent our way.
Oh, that's right. Where is he?
I don't know, that's why I'm asking you. Arcturus is sort of beside himself right now. I guess they'd been traveling around for quite some time, and I mean, it's a shame to see someone go, but I can't say it's not nice to have some plant life around for once.
It is very nice. However, if it gets to growing too much, we definitely have to dig up the roots. You can cut it off a bit.
I don't think Lily would be very happy about that. But what can I do? If it becomes a threat, we'll have to deal with it somehow. I have a hard time believing that the curse would show up in this way, shape, or form. Curse is usually much more... and he gestures broadly towards the gate. Undead-ish.
Has anybody tried sitting down and investigating the flowers?
Lily constantly attends to them, however, she seems to have gone to bed for the day. Her dog, Kerberos, is next to the door, panting lazily. Arcturus is speaking with Cecile over by the well. Brad?
I'm just thinking.
Let me see.
I think I'll go try to listen in on the 2 talking.
You step away from Yund and he gives you a nod. As you do so, you step over closer to Cecile and Arcturus. Arcturus, now coming into full earshot of you, you hear him lament about Philomela's disappearance. And just as we were about to figure out how to get water in this well, where could he have gone? Oh, I shudder to think. What if he went out by himself? We're not exactly the most combat-ready people here. Are you sure you haven't seen him, Cecile? No, I don't believe I have. But your concern is well noted. I guess I hesitate to do this, but I might step outside the village for a bit. Take a look for him. Oh, look at that. The dwarf is walking over. Hello there.
Hello, Cecile. You want to go looking for the missing party member?
I don't know if I'd call him a party member. But he sure did entertain us with those prestidigitative tricks. And I'd be sad if something happened to him.
Same here. He is the life of the party.
Speaking of something happening to him, and parties, you know your party ran off earlier.
They did?
Oh yeah. They're over at the Palace of Oath, I think. They said something about heading down into the ancient city for the first time.
Thank you so much, Cecile. But we have a missing person.
A missing person, you say? Oh yeah, that's right. Philomela. I'm pretty sure he just accidentally fell down this well. But I'm gonna do Arcturus a good one and head out on my own to see if I can find him.
Please be safe. I need to catch up with the party.
He gives you a nod and pats you on the shoulder as you walk by.
Before I leave, though, I will pet the dog.
You do pet the dog, and as you do so, several red petals fall out of his fur.
I want to keep these petals for later.
Okie doke. You place them in your satchel. And you begin to head out the gate towards the Palace of Oath. And at this time, we're going to go back to the Palace of Oath, where our lovely ML Atem and Monolith are both having a heated discussion about how something is or is not stupid. Melda is currently having difficulty breathing and is unable to speak effectively. He is also
Listen, all
suffering
I'm saying
from
is that a
heavy
long
anxiety.
stick used to slit in between the handles of the door is enough, and it can make it so it doesn't close, so it doesn't open without any of us noticing.
Do you see any handles on the door? I do not see any handles. It looks like a big push stone door. Regardless, we need to help build it.
Yes. So to describe exactly what the door looks like, it has the same fresco, stone fresco, as the door that led into the Land of Disaster. It has a sun above and a separating fragment and a moon below. It is a two-section door which is split down the middle. When you push it, there are handles on the inside of the stone door that allow you to use the momentum to push it open further and to pull it closed. But once they hit the closed part, there is a slit on the back of the left door that latches it from the right so that it can't go inwards. It does not have handles per se. Your
So it would probably.
Between
Go
your
ahead.
fight and the discussions that you were having, some time manages to pass. And
I go over and like put my foot around Melda, just like tap them with my foot and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. Stepping over to Melda, I guess you touch him with your toe to cast Cure Wounds?
Ew.
Look, they smell of death and they've had strange creature all over them, but we're not touching. We're not dealing with this.
So, Melda, you have had Cure Wounds cast upon
God fucking damn it.
Gran Grug. Very
Yes, sir.
soon after this exchange, you are able to find your way into the Palace of Oath's exterior. I'm going to place a token on here for you.
You have a token.
I don't see the,
Oh, you
the
got one?
roll.
Yeah.
That's because my
I hit
fucking
it in the
Firefox
corner.
crashed as soon as I tried.
Oh, okay.
Ah, yes.
Place for riddance.
Okie doke. Grand Grug is now standing within the once darkened hall leading down to the strange sunlight crypt. You can hear their discussion echoing throughout the silent stone halls.
Door, handle.
Yeah, they're really upset about that door.
Stupid.
It's not.
That's what I'm hearing through the wall.
Pretty much.
I'm not calling him. It's not that he doesn't know anyone.
No, it's more of a passionate discussion about the necessity of defending this position. Now, that being said, the question still remains for the lot of you. What now do you do? The first of the two gates has been opened to the northeast, a stone door that clicks up as you head towards it. Behind it, another stone door bearing a green emblem.
Okay. I think that the first thing I'd like to do is see when he did cure wounds on Melda. Does he still smell like death and is he breathing weird? Or is he
Absolutely.
fixed?
However,
He's good,
his
or-
wounds that were once opened do close as per the healing magic cast upon
He
him.
has 2 points of exhaustion on him, so.
Right. Am I still
Yes.
to talk or
You
okay?
We
absolutely.
need a rest.
We might need to fix that. So if we can fix that by resting and then we go down, that's cool. But he's not of any use to us if he is in this state.
So the intention is to take a rest then? A short rest or a long rest? And where at?
Annoyingly.
To be fair, I can only need 4 hours, so you know.
I would like to cast Tiny Hut, and we all can hang out in the Tiny Hut
Tiny.
and rest.
You could just make a fucking hut.
That's a ritual
Yeah.
cast, right?
Literally.
How's that a spell? Does it just
Magic. It's make a magic hut.
It is,
And we
it
all
is a
Literally.
spell where you use a ritual to cast a 10-foot radius building.
Yep. We just make a building and nothing can get in it, and we can sleep in it because it's not concentration. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good to me.
So I would imagine that I sit down with my drum and I start banging
I'm
out
so
a
goddamn
tune.
stupid.
I bang out the tune, and the magic kind of flows out from the drum in waves, and then the waves kind of flow and they form into a yurt-shaped roof, and then cascade down over us in our little hut.
A makeshift hut using his Northman magic erupts from the stony ground underneath you, offering shelter for the party in the center of the way.
And I would assume that unless Genichiro's got nothing left, he's in it too.
Yeah, I'm pulling him into it.
He's not
I
real
will
good.
You can see ML begrudgingly burn a spell slot to heal Genichiro as well. How badly off are you, Melda? Because if we're doing Tiny Hut, then I'll burn an actual spell slot, a real spell slot for you.
So was that roll for
Yeah, you got 8 hit points.
Okay, so let me 8 brings me to I'm almost max hit points. I'm almost max.
All right, and then I'll burn a second level on Genichiro.
You take a second level healing cure wound spell and cast it on
He gets
Genichi.
14.
He heals 14. However, he does not awaken from his stunned state.
And he got sucked too. Oh wait, I can't
His
say that.
voice is in fact, or his breathing is ragged and his muscles are spasming.
Yeah, he definitely got sucked too.
Oh man, is this what it's like?
I'm sorry, what?
What do you mean?
Yes.
I
You
mean,
know
I've
what? It's
learned these
exactly
things
like
in
this.
school. And Well, I never had time for these kind of relationships, but I just, if this is what it's like, it just seems hostile.
Well, he did say it was his wife, so.
You know, I'm starting to feel like maybe you all have different relationships with your significant others than my family did.
I do not know love.
You're talking to two monks.
Are you okay, buddy?
And
Oxnard, no.
a man whose wife is a zombie.
So, Grand Grug, at any point during that conversation, any point during this ritual casting, you could have walked into that room. How long are you staying outside of this room?
Just to give Oxnard a compliment. That is all.
What?
I like the shape of the hut. I can appreciate it.
Oh, okay. I mean, you don't have anything to say
Plus-
about any of that, or anything?
You just let it
No,
happen.
I find it funny.
You want to get in the hut?
Well, you all do
Yes.
happen to notice that that one Grand Grug does, in fact, show up behind you out of nowhere, looking merry and appreciating the shape of the tiny hut.
Where in the holy hell have you been?
Some houses.
He has been in the village. In the village.
Okay, get in here so we can all rest.
That's fine.
I'm very tired.
You can see that everybody needs to rest. Oktar, love the hut. Beautiful. And the next episode.
It will do for now.
And so it certainly will, as you all settle into the tiny hut for a long rest, if that is what is agreed upon.
Yeah, no,
I
fuck
believe it
this.
is.
I want my spell slots back.
And I'd like to make sure that we don't have somebody who's got some sort of awful disease that would kill him later.
All right,
So-
how are you
Levels of exhaustion, he's gonna
trying
be
to
down.
do that?
I can also prepare a remove curse if this is in fact a curse.
Well, if he's fucked up, we'll know.
Restoration.
Okay, you can certainly prepare that. I believe that has a verbal component to it, though.
Let me see.
Wait, he's only silenced for a amount of time, though. You can.
Oh, fuck, it's verbal diplomatic.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is an hour of being silenced. So after your rest, you will no longer be silenced. So,
Oh, nice.
you're all settling in to rest before you cast anything, or... Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it this way. I'm sorry, I've let you guys do your own shit for too long. Monolith, how are you
Hi.
doing this rest?
What do you mean, how am I doing
You're
this?
just going to go to rest? You're not going to do anything else?
What else can I do?
I don't know. It's up to you and
Exactly.
your creativity. Okay,
Oh boy.
Melda, what are you doing?
Take a long rest.
Okay.
I don't have anything else to do.
He is taking a long rest with nothing else
Um,
to do.
I prepare once I wake up, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, ML, anything else you're doing before you head in for a long rest?
Let me check and see what spells I know. See how many of them are rituals. Nah, I'm good.
Alright, then you settle in for your long rest. Grand Grug, you're just settling in for a long rest. Genichiro does not wake up. Octor, anything else while you're inside your tiny hut?
Akpor would. At one point, you said I could try to contact things. Yes.
Yes, in your sleep, you are susceptible to the touch of the patron spirits of this land.
Okay. Just the patron spirits, though.
Yes, that would include, so far, it would seem that Guilt Leaf and the Well Dweller are
And
the
that-
strongest creatures that hold sway over the minds of the people within the land of disaster.
Can I attempt to see if there's any others out there that could make themselves known? I'm opening up my third eye.
Try.
He's staring into the void.
I'm gonna open up the third eye and see if anything else wants to try to talk to me.
Be careful of staring into the abyss.
So, how would you go about doing that?
I would imagine that I will continue to kind of absent-mindedly play music as the hut is being formed, and I just kind of carry that into a very light, almost pothead bongo sesh,
Well-
but without the drugs.
Okay. While meditating,
And-
I need you to.
Yeah, it'd be like a trance kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I want you to make a religion check.
Okay. The computer's being slow. Bear with me. Religion, you said?
Yes.
Alrighty. That is going to be for Octor a 14.
14. Curiously enough, while you can't seem to reach into direct communion with another power, you do actually remember that there is another force that is worshipped in the land of disaster. The people at Mournhall worship some being called the Evening Glory. And unfortunately, you don't remember much more than that, as not many questions or many people spoke to you at length about it. Okay. So, unless anybody else wants to reach out to these forces, the night goes by and you awaken. Melda,
Yes.
you do not revive any fatigue. In fact, your fatigue goes up by 1.
Shit.
Your health is halved.
Oh,
Monolith,
hi.
your body is convulsing and your breathing is becoming labored. Genichiro has become gaunt, and the color is draining from his face.
Out of curiosity, Melda, do you happen to have proficiency with Arcana? This is a very important question. Alright, that means I cannot learn Lesser Restoration from you, so we are fucked. It'll probably take Greater Restoration anyhow. I will give Melda one of my my last remaining of the healing pot thing.
You would like to be surprised, but
Okay. As you do so, Melda, do you
This
drink?
does have the rock melted into it.
Okay. Do you drink that, Melda?
well, before I wanted to cast either Lesser Restoration or Remove Curse for myself, since I can talk now. Before I did it, I was just preparing, finishing up preparing my spells.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, both Melda and Monolith.
Constitution, let's do it. Bow. Spicy. 19, baby.
Okay.
Ooh!
Let's see. That was certainly some of the worst sleep you've ever had in your life, Melda. You probably need a CPAP machine for how bad you were snoring.
I need one of those with the light.
Monolith, okay. I see there. Alright. Genichiro is looking gaunt. You have all awoken, but there is no sound of chirping birds, no skittering of feet across the floor. It is deathly silent in the halls of stone.
We notice, obviously, as we wake up, that they are no improvement or anything.
Melda can speak, and he is looking fucking exhausted.
This shit fucking sucks.
But his spasms and his breathing have stabilized to a degree.
But he didn't lose any exhaustion.
He gained 1 exhaustion.
That's not good. That's probably not great.
I think he's at 3 now.
He is at 3.
Yeah,
Yeah. We,
Oh shit.
he's officially a liability.
okay. I feel like we need to go somewhere where they can tell us what the fuck is wrong with them. The both of them. I don't know where that'd be. I don't know. I mean, who do we know that's no one's a medic? We haven't met like a doctor.
We
or
have
anything.
the curse thing. We have our pots. We could try them before we.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try, well shit, I guess I should try it on Monolith first, right? Or should I try it on myself or Monolith first?
Try it on yourself
Because
first.
you're spasming, right?
I do not even have a single point of exhaustion at 3. He is under
No,
nothing.
he does not have any exhaustion, but he is feeling
Monolith is
sick.
fine.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. Alright, well, yep, let's do that guy. Wow.
Disease.
Did it cast?
You cast remove curse, correct?
Lesser restoration first.
Lesser restoration. Okie doke. With the casting of lesser restoration upon Monolith.
Oh wait, it's me first. I'm
Oh,
talking
you're
about myself
yourself?
first. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, since I got the 3 points.
Then you have, in fact, cured yourself. But your
Let's go.
fatigue still stands.
I'm tired, but you know.
The fatigue stands until you take another long rest. And then it
Right.
goes down by 1.
Okay.
Go down by.
That's how
Yep.
fatigue works. Every long rest only takes it down by 1.
Indeed.
But it didn't go down at all until he did that spell,
Right.
which means there's something's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Bam.
I'm going. So I clearly felt the difference after I used lesser restoration, though.
Yes. Well, actually, no. You were already feeling better when you woke up.
Wait, I thought you said I started feeling worse after I woke up.
You did. And then you made your constitution save.
Oh shit. Wait. Well, if I'm feeling better, then I wouldn't. If I'm feeling better, then I wouldn't cast lesser restoration on myself. I'd be like, okay, I'm feeling
The
better.
cosmic rewind button is pressed. The VHS of eternity rewinds. And Melda instead casts his spell upon Monolith.
Man, we just gonna let Genichiro go down, huh?
To be fair, Jesus, you didn't actually mention what happened after we gave our checks.
That is true. I actually did say that Melda did not have shivers, and he was not breathing heavily. But he did look like
yes.
shit.
You know what? I literally heard. I thought you said he has the shivers and is breathing heavily. That's all.
I heard that.
This is bad.
But Monolith, after having his healing hands pressed upon your Leonin chest, your breathing and shivers are as nothing.
Thank you, Melda. I do
You
appreciate that
have
very
been
much.
cured of black apoxia.
We need to help our friend here, Genichiro, though.
Genichiro is old and frail, and is unable to even form words, even as his eyes open and close on the ground.
That poor
He
unfortunate
reaches
30-year-old.
out for a hand to help him stand.
I will get down with him and help him out.
Can I cast lesser restoration on him with that same, like, while pulling him up?
You
like that?
absolutely can. Do you have 2 lesser restorations to cast?
Oh, I got 3 spell slots. Yes, sir.
Then you
Okay, let's
may do that.
So just to clarify, Monolith is cured of the disease and Melda is, or just Monolith?
Melda is cured by the fact that he made his constitution save.
It's got to say it.
Great. Okay, so 2 diseased people are now disease-free. We just have Genichiro left.
Genichiro. Alright, come on, Melda. Help me with him.
Yes, and I am casting it on Genichiro.
And so you do. With a warm glow from your now guilt leaf-infused magic, the apoxia is pulled from his lungs, and he is able to breathe deeply. However, between his age and the stress that the fight has placed on his body, he still looks world-weary and beaten. He's able to form a few words of thanks as he leans against Monolith's much stronger arms. My thanks, my friends. I was ambushed by the Kurubosu. I cannot believe they are still here after all this time.
Who are they?
A long time ago, when I had come at the call of my lord, I came with a party of monks and warriors and ninja. Only I was able to escape from the ancient city, where the parties scattered before the creature that lives within the city. The Weaver tore apart my friends and family who had come with me, and warped them horribly. And I suppose the Kurobozu are all that is left of my once beautiful wife and her attendant.
Is that why you came back to the rest?
I had come to save her if I could. The Well-Dweller had told me that there was a way. I need only find him. But I am old. I don't know how much longer I can do this.
Wait, the Well-Dweller told you that?
Yes. In my dreams he has come to me and said, and he would do anything in his power to help me, if I were able to free him from his torment.
And he believed it?
You believe Guilt Leaf, so I would not put it past him.
Guilt Leaf is a force of good in nature.
Okay, zombie, thank you very much. Go back to being zombie.
We have no proof of that.
We have proof.
My friend, Genichiro, you are, as you said, going on in years. Leave this place. Allow us to search for a way to set her soul free. The Well-Dweller is almost certainly simply trying to tempt you to do something that we have no idea what the consequence of the action will be.
That's what I said.
You also have that going on right now.
I disagree, but continue.
You have a very obvious reason to be biased. Person who was dead 10 minutes ago.
Please,
While that may be true,
my friends,
I will let you continue.
thank you for saving me, but I have no choice. I must go. I will
need to
rest a
rest.
while, and I will head down. I have found my own passage down, but I must rest my eyes more. I am having difficulty staying awake. He begins to slump as the strength starts to leave his body.
And I'll slowly place him down on the ground.
You place him down on the ground, and he drifts off into a heavy, heavy sleep.
Don't we tell us to sleep?
You can tell he's asleep.
Okay.
He is still breathing.
Hilda, you are my friend. I appreciate you here being up with us, but you are very biased at the moment, considering you were literally raised from the dead. And that's all I'm trying to say.
I'm not going to disagree with that.
I'm not going to disagree with that. But, counterpoint, I'm alive, bitch.
I fucked your mom.
Exactly. I am in fact alive.
You are looking quite worse for wear. We're clearly very tired.
By the way, the tiny hut has had its 8 hours and disappears underneath your feet.
Yes.
Man, imagine getting 2 long rests in and only gaining 1 point of exhaustion.
Get fucked, nerd.
Gained
wait,
one
it's me.
that's so
That's
funny.
why those are high CR creatures. They fuck you after you beat them.
And we didn't even beat her.
We did beat her. She ran away. It's fair.
Yeah,
Count
we
them as a
won.
win.
Yeah, she went off to
Yeah,
go
that
do
is
her
weird.
own thing.
Oh, maybe to go kiss and suck some more people, huh?
Well,
Kissing and sucking everywhere
Hey
they
man, we
go,
don't need
baby.
no slut shaming here.
Genichiro's wife's a thought.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of slut shaming going on, and what did you
Well,
accomplish?
she is at a marriage. It's kind of, I think it's okay when you're married and doing that thing.
If he didn't say wife, if he said girlfriend, that's a different thing. But his
He
wife,
said wife, yes. Sucking on the men behind his back while he sleeps.
ugh.
that's the worst thing she could possibly
I
do.
believe the actual term for
you
it
sure?
is she steals breath.
Yeah, my breath was taken.
away.
Oh, trust me, my breath was taken away. Trust and believe, yes, sir.
Melda, I think you should probably rest while we scout ahead.
What? What he said my hit points are halved. already take. It's a D4.
Your hit points are halved. Your movement speed
D4
is
in any
halved,
roll.
and you have a disadvantage on all abilities checks.
I'm gonna bring Kenithro to the bedroom.
Okay.
Oh.
Lifting up the man, you place him on the moth-eaten bed. While it may not be the most luxurious of, furnishings, it does well enough to put him in comfort.
Okay, I'm gonna loot this chest.
I believe that chest was already looted.
Okay, then
Yeah,
I won't loot the
there's-
chest.
The stuff that was inside were several almanacs of history on the land of disaster.
Yes,
And
I did
if
that.
anyone had ever even bothered to ask me about reading them, you would have learned from the first several pages that the land of disaster was once called Song Hill.
That was real passive aggressive of you, but I'm gonna let you go on.
He deserves it. Yeah.
Spicy.
You guys took this fucking item and just said, alright.
You said I couldn't read it.
You could read it!
No, you
Oh,
said it
yeah,
was in a
that's
language I
right.
couldn't
I'm
understand.
sorry. You are absolutely right. You're
Eat
right.
a dick,
I'm wrong.
nerd. I gave it to the boy who could.
The boy
is true,
who
he did give it a
could,
look.
yes.
Hello.
Old
The
Harry
boy
Trapper.
who lived has come to die.
Fair enough. Well, I spoiled my own game, so there you go. Anyways,
Let's go.
Now what's up? Now what are you morons doing?
Song Hill. That's really nice. Okay, let's
Monolith.
That's really nice. Let's move on to
Hello.
what I don't care about.
Monolith asked me
That's
if.
great. Monolith,
I didn't
what
ask
will you
you.
be doing?
Well, he didn't ask.
I am
he didn't ask me.
demanding that Melda get some rest before he fucking dies again.
Go the fuck to sleep.
Again.
Melda,
Again.
how do you respond to this?
You're not wrong. And I imagine as he tries to follow Monolith and the others, he's like lagging behind.
He is unable to keep up very easily.
Yeah. My walking speed's fucking 10 feet right now.
You are more
What
than
happened
welcome
you?
to head back to the village, as you know that Yund and the others have always offered you safe reprieve.
Yeah, I think I am gonna have to go back to the village.
Imagine opening the door to the land of disaster and immediately having to go fucking back.
Bro, what?
Thinking it twice? 3 times even?
Get fucked.
So
It came in the first time, didn't have the item.
you have many options available to you. 2 of them are go to Morn Hall and go to the village.
Ah, yeah, fuck that. Let's go to the village.
All of us?
No, I'm talking about Melda, if he
Okay.
wants to go with your plan. Octor, what would you like to do?
So while I don't like the idea of letting Melda go by himself anywhere, I also we have to continue to venture somewhere. So if the group says we're going down, but Melda's going to leave, then I guess I'll go with the group. I'll go with the group consensus. I don't really have an opinion on this matter, Octor as a character.
Okay.
I just want to make sure everybody's like not fucked. So
Yes, the grandeur of the situation is not lost on Octor, and he is already beginning to form songs in his head as he traipses behind Monolith, who heads for the second sealed door.
Yeah.
ML, what will you be doing?
Yeah, no, ML wants the cup, and so he's cup. Leaf Zombie, Melda can suck it up, I guess.
I've already been sucked. That's the point.
No, you need to suck it up now, not her.
Oh wait, so you're saying I should go with you?
So,
No, I'm not sure. I was saying that you should probably. I don't know whether or not you want to continue. You're not going to be useful.
conversation. Octor's brain hurts from the conversation that
No,
is happening.
oh, this is an
I
out of
agreed with,
character conversation, Octor.
I agreed with
Okay.
with
I know it's going a
Nah,
little
I
slow
already
right now,
agreed
but we
with
have to
that.
establish where we're at.
It's fine. It's all
So I'm
good.
gonna go back to the village. Melda has agreed.
Melda
Yeah,
does, in
yeah.
fact, then split the party and head for the village.
Don't say it like that.
What'd you say? That's so toxic. My man needs multiple days worth of rest.
He does need multiple days worth of rest to be back at 100%, unless he found some other means to reduce his fatigue. Grand Grug, what are you doing?
I'll be marching on with Monolith right in there.
Wait, how many? Let me see how many.
Your tiny dwarven feet daintily step behind Monolith. So, you all find yourself in this northeastern chamber of the Palace of Oath. A curiously untended to stone cavern leading to a curious door. While the rest of the doors in this entirety of this area have been carven and ancient, this door is only partially made of stone. There are flecks of bright, gleaming metal that comprise of this piece, and across it is blazoned a green glyph that hums and glows curiously as you step in front of it.
Before we continue, I propose a plan.
I just realized I have two vials of life water.
You tried some earlier, and it did not reduce your fatigue.
Oh, that is true.
It did empty out that vial, though, so make sure that you empty it out.
So, I'd say we simply scout the upper levels instead of going deep down, because he needs to rest, but we'll be back. If we go too deep, we might not be able to get back out.
This is true. I will concur. I don't think we should just not go too deep so he has the opportunity to come back easier.
And then Vecna appears. No, I'm just kidding.
And then Vecna appears? Jesus, dude.
I've always wanted to do that to somebody in a campaign. You're talking to a peasant. He turns around. He's Vecna. He says, "Buy my merchandise."
Or die.
Buy my... Subscribe to my OnlyFans and Twitch, or die.
I'm so.
Hey, you know what? I'll die.
What are you, boy? What are you selling?
Don't forget to hit the bell icon.
Don't forget to hit the bell icon. Don't
I'm
forget
feeling
to
un-
hit the
I'm feeling
bell
unstable.
icon.
I'm feeling very unstable right now.
Street Fighter 5 gameplay.
Remember to use offer code Vecna the Hand to get 10% off your next Blue Box order. Loot Crate, a sponsor of Vecna's Tower. Anyways, so the plan is to explore the upper level of the ancient city before I go up on too much more of a tirade.
That is correct, yes.
Okay, and I'm going to bring out the green crystal, which I believe I have in place to mix the door, because the green glyph, green.
Curiously enough, Falcon Silver, what was that thing?
Eyes.
Found his body.
Yes,
Remember?
his body is not there anymore.
I
Yeah,
hate that.
took
That's
the
probably
crystal.
not important.
That's weird, but we
We-
took the crystal.
No, we buried him. We buried
Yeah, I
him.
buried him, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
That is.
You did.
Oh wait, it's out of the grave.
No,
Oh,
I
wait, I
mean,
would
you
love
don't
to
see
try.
it in this cavern. Monolith,
We
you
buried
hold
him.
the
Not-
crystal up to the glyph, I assume?
Yeah, I'm assuming that's.
It has a diamond-shaped slot within the rotating and humming glyph. As you hold it close, you hear a click. And with a whir, the door slams vertically upward with a surprising amount of quickness and force. It is now open,
That's not scary.
leading into a dark passageway, which there is no lighted entrance for. There is no light. leading
I can
out.
still see it though, right? Or is it?
Yes,
magical
it
darkness?
looks to be an incredibly smooth wall, perhaps a marble, and it leads forward and to the left and down some stairs.
Can I bring my braces up to afford us some light? I don't want to use the power, but I don't know if that'd be like they try or open door.
You would know that if you tried to use it to cast sunlight, it would blind everyone, and also
I
it would be
don't
like-
want to cast. I want to like. Do they radiate light at all?
They don't radiate light until you activate its charge.
That is unfortunate. And I do not want to fucking solar flare everyone here.
Tayukin.
Oh wait, that's
So,
it? I thought it was Kim.
With that, you see Monolith begin to step down the eerie staircase. Who will follow?
Yeah, Emma's gonna be at the way back.
Alright. We're gonna go ahead and move maps then, as everyone begins to make their trek downwards. And you have finally made it. The upper levels of the ancient city await. Please place
Episode
your
10, guys.
tokens on the top of the staircase, up hereabouts.
Wow, guys, it's almost like a Forgotten City title card.
It's ancient city, but go on.
Hey, Jesus.
Yeah, what's up?
Title
I
card.
think that while walking back to the entrance, Melda realizes he probably can't make it to the village, and then just sets up a cot in the room with Genichiro.
I see. You shack up with Genichiro for a little while then.
Hate that.
His wife already. Well, you know.
You guys have a shared
Monolith.
experience.
Yeah, blood brothers.
You were in the
Yes,
front.
brothers.
The stairs led down here and this
You
way.
said put my token on top of the stairs, so I did, and they fucking put their token in front of me. That's not fair. I can't blame you for that.
I didn't put my token anywhere, actually. But
Yes.
sure.
Shut up,
ML,
Nicholas.
please go ahead and place your token in whatever part of the order that you would like to begin.
Why are mommy and daddy fighting so much?
It's been a while since we've done this. We're just trying to get back into the groove.
Because mommy loves daddy very much, but sometimes mommy is very annoying. I have no idea
Who's
who
mommy
mommy
in
or
this
daddy
situation?
is.
I was wondering.
Which is which? Let's talk about it in the comments down below.
Let's talk about it in the comments down below. Make sure you use promo code Vecna's Eye for your next fucking what was that glasses company?
Yeah, no, seriously, you're about to get fucking DMCA'd.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Hashtag Jesus Daddy.
Hello
for
Fresh.
10% off your Blue Apron
This
subscription.
episode's sponsored to you by Ridge Wallet. The perfect.
You know, I'd still much prefer these ads to fucking Manscaped every time I look on.
I am so tired of seeing Manscaped ads.
I don't need to shave my balls, okay?
Lawnmower 4.0.
But you're wrong. You definitely need
First
to
of all,
shave.
you should be.
Definitely should be shaving her.
You should be number one.
Speaking
You
of
don't want
shaving
me,
balls,
just trim.
let's
You
go ahead
You
and
don't want
continue
to.
down
Listen,
the shaft.
you don't want a missile silo.
Everybody shut up,
Yeah,
I just made a great joke.
Yeah?
Let's focus,
Go ahead.
shall we?
I want to hear it.
I just said, speaking of shaving balls, let's proceed down the shaft. Who is going in first? That's Monolith, right?
That's me, I'm going.
You are using your dark vision to see, but for everyone who does not have dark vision, it is pitch black.
Don't we all have dark vision?
Who is that?
I think everybody here has dark vision.
Literally everybody.
ML, do you have dark vision?
Yeah, custom lineage, dark vision.
You
60
little
feet.
bitch. Of course you did. Anyways, I guess you can all see then. Heading down
Oh,
the
darn.
stairs, you feel the weight of your bodies crumbling the ancient stone underneath your feet. Down an impossibly long hallway that seems to twist in darkness, you see there is a lonely, lonely looking metal door all the way down.
Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Can we look for traps first?
No!
Oh, he's already stepping out there, baby.
No, wait, the traps. There could be traps. Why?
My deck save will be fine.
I don't.
Indeed.
Who is we in this situation?
So, who's going all the way down the hallway?
I'm not going down all the way down anything.
So you moved 20 feet down?
Yes.
We're gonna
My dark
stop.
vision can
We're
see
gonna-
all the way to the
We're
door.
gonna stop right here. Monolith, at this point where you have stopped 20 feet down the hallway, crouched like a tiger that is at peak hunting awareness. This is all you're doing for right now. Octor, how will you head down this hallway?
The first thing I would like to do is some sort of check. Since I have the dark vision, I'd like to see if there's any traps, anything on this hallway. It's too long. Oxford doesn't like how long it is.
Okay.
That's what she said. All right, I'm done.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
That would be a 21.
21. It doesn't look like there are any traps. It seems to be a rather straightforward, if not somewhat old hallway.
Then I will venture directly behind Monolith at a 10-foot distance.
However, with your 21 perception, you do note something strange beginning to happen.
What would that be?
Where once there was nothing in the hallway, after taking a careful look all the way down, you see a faint green light near the end. At first, it's barely recognizable. But as you keep looking, you see it grows brighter and brighter until you see a wispy green ball floating.
Everyone else could see that, right?
Can everyone else see that, Aaron?
Everyone else can see it. Actually, hold on. Dark vision is only for 60 feet, so let's see here.
I mean, can me and Monolith see it, I guess.
And Octor can see it. Grandgrug cannot, and neither can ML.
Monolith, you see this, right?
Of course I see this, yes. But okay, question. If it's like a glowing green light, why would you need dark vision 60 feet to see it? Wouldn't it be casting any light?
That's a curious question, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, well, great. Are you two also seeing this?
I'm
not sure. It's dark, but there might be a light there. It depends on what God decides.
I don't like the ambiguity.
I do not like that answer either. I'm going to assume you cannot see it.
I can see.
I just said they can't see it.
Nothing.
Sorry.
Grandgrug.
From where they are standing, they cannot see it.
No, we're talking in character.
Octor, you have used your little moment there. Grandgrug, in the moment where Octor is peering down the hallway, what are you doing?
Well, we're talking about something. I want to investigate. I'm naturally curious.
Okay. What are you investigating?
I'm gonna walk a little bit in front of Octor.
Okay. Pushing Octor out of the way in a very dwarf-like manner, you suddenly see the same thing he does. A lonely green wisp.
Can I touch it?
You can certainly do that. As everyone else is standing at attention, observing the thing, you see Grandgrug begin to stride towards it.
Can I stop him?
Grandgrug, do you allow yourself to be stopped?
No.
I will force
I need to know.
I will fight this man if he tries to go past me.
I need to know what
I
it is.
will player versus player combat your ass.
Grandgrug gets
to
to about this point, scooting past Monolith as Monolith throws out a single sharpened claw with a look of incredulity on his feline face. ML, what are you doing?
Honestly, ML's just like waiting to see where exactly this fucks up. And just kind of wishing he still had his buddy.
You do note
Ricky
that
has
you
been
see
gone for a while.
Monolith has stopped Grandgrug. But they haven't said
Monolith?
anything yet.
Just keep on doing what you're doing. It seems like he was about to do it dumb.
Yes, I am aware that he's dumb. That's why I have stopped him. Grandgrug, what are you thinking?
I need to get closer to figure out what it is.
Are you using hushed voices, or are you just speaking at full volume?
I'm going to assume we're using some kind of hushed voice of some account.
And there's been no stealth rolls rolled, so...
Not yet, because we just saw it.
Yeah, we literally just saw it.
Right. You are having this discussion. Laying into Grandgrug, whose curiosity has not killed any cats yet.
I am the cat.
Note that from the left, softly floating through the stone wall, another green wisp appears.
There's another green thing.
While the previous one begins to float towards the door and pops through.
It's getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
No, now there's only one that went away. It went through the other door.
ML, we might need you over here. Say as incredulously and as quietly as I think you can hear me from.
I'm just saying, but it seems like we're walking towards danger.
Yes, but like
Very
you're a
Scooby-Doo
mage,
situation.
you should know what these are. I have to stop Grand Grub from getting us all killed by two tiny
Octor's
wisps.
Octor's never seen glowy green things before. Don't
Can I roll Arcana or History to see if I know what these strange orb
You can roll an Arcana
looking spells
check,
are?
yes.
Alright, we'll take a 24.
Now, this isn't necessarily your field of study. However, you've taken some extracurriculars that have allowed you to identify that whatever this is, it is spiritual in nature. Not necessarily like a... You can definitely tell it's not a will-o'-the-wisp.
So, I have good news and I have bad news.
Bad news first.
Well, it's definitely undead, or an elemental, but it's certainly not something you want to touch with your hand.
Oh, wow, yes, we would have known, Grand Grub.
But I cannot identify it specifically.
Is the
The
good
good
news
news is,
you saved a bunch of money on your car insurance by
no,
switching to
unfortunately,
Geico?
unfortunately, my family's car broke down 4 years ago, and now we still haven't gotten it fixed. It's been rough times.
What is a
But-
car?
Well, there are a vehicle of transportation using these little crystals to power themselves. The crystals actually charged by the sun, but unfortunately, our solar crystals broke, and they're very
Use
expensive. to
code
replace.
FGC Jesus for 10% off your next quote.
As this...
So, are we naming this episode "The Shill"?
As your fascinating conversation continues, you note that several more of the wisp have begun to move through the walls, floating down the passage in seemingly random patterns.
This is a very bad situation. One's very close.
I say we all try to duck down very low and move past them without interrupting them.
This is going to be how this goes. We're going to treat this as though it was a combat encounter, but there will be no initiative rolled. The players will get to go, and then the wisps will get to go.
Okay.
So, we're going to start with who I assume has the highest dexterity. Monolith.
Yes. Should I roll stuff?
I'm not going to tell you how to do anything or what the objective is, but you're going to move clockwise through the players and then through these things.
Okay. I am going to roll for stealth to try and get as low as possible, in almost like a panther-like state, and move past them.
Okay. And roll
I'm going to
me
roll this now.
stealth.
I rolled a 23 of stealth.
You are certainly a very stealthy boy.
And I'm going to use my movement. I'm actually going to also use my return grace. Where are you? Where is it? Feline agility to double my movement speed.
Okay.
Get me 80 feet.
You move 80 feet. Now, are you going to move those squares one by one so I can see how you do it?
Okay, so I'm going to not do the straight lines. I was going to just one by one.
Yeah, mark it out with using the laser pointer feature for me.
Which one is laser pointer?
You can just right click. And that
So I'm gonna go like this, and then I'm gonna go here, then down this way, and then do it like that.
okay.
So
Avoiding
they're like
them.
definitely evade
What
through
the
them.
fuck? Did y'all hear that?
What?
The hit.
It's the music.
Yeah, that's the music.
Okay, so you weave between these ghostly things and find your way all the way towards the door using a minimal effort.
The trash can was down there, so I hit it.
All right, you are next to the door now.
Can I see any way, like, easily to open it, or am I going to have to?
It appears to be a door that can be pushed open, much like the one above.
Can I silently open it?
Yes, you can. Pressing both of your paws against the door, You push it open, and it makes an enormous stone grinding sound.
Ah, wonderful.
And as you look in, you see... Damn it! I wasn't supposed to erase all that. Well, fuck. That sucks. Don't look at that.
Yeah, no, not looking at all. It's gonna scroll back up.
I have 30 more feet.
There you go. Don't look at
This
that.
character's stupid.
Back, see.
Alright,
Wait, did
so
you use your feline
show me
agility?
I did,
your
yeah.
passage again.
Okay, yeah, I did, this one.
Alright, you move all the way back, weaving through the...
No, I didn't want to move
Oh,
backwards.
then where are you going?
I was to go forwards.
Okay. Show
Well,
me.
I just wanted to get away from all the wisp. I wanted to get, like, right here.
Okay. Moving right there. You are able to do so quite easily. The pads of your feet not causing much of an echo even throughout the silence of the area. Grand Grug, you're next.
Catman is the pinnacle of stealth. I would imagine Grand Grug would be the opposite.
Yeah, I got nothing in that field.
So, show me your path, Grand Grug. Damn it, Brad! What are you
Sorry,
doing?
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think, I'm sorry. If there's anything useful that I could do outside of just,
You could
stealth.
punch something.
I'm not gonna punch all this. I'd rather have it as a friend. Okay, show my path. I'm here.
Okay, I see it. Now, you're just moving your movement speed. Which I would... well, you're a monk. That seems like your movement speed, and I forgot about that for a second.
You also dash.
Yeah.
I can be dashing. Special dash.
Okay.
Not use a key point.
So, I would assume that would lead you to about the same place as to where Monolith is.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and place your token there.
That was my ultimate big brain play. I get to move all the way here, and I also use my action to open the door. That way you guys use your action to dash.
Weaving in and out of the green spirits as they lazily float by, you find yourself next to a particular one that makes an odd whispering sound as you stand next to it.
And I'll listen in.
Oh my.
Someone comes, someone comes, someone comes, someone comes. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Cool. Glad to know my voice changer is working. Next up is Octor.
I'm going to use my action to be able to get 60 feet of movement so I can roll with everybody here.
Sick beans.
I'm gonna go to that, and then to this, and then to this, and then to this,
Nice, good, nice,
and then to this,
nice,
and then to
nice.
this,
Cool.
and then to this,
Stop right there.
and then to this,
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
then to this, well, to this, and then to this. And that gets me at 55. That's 50 feet, and then I guess I can use 60 feet to get in front of Grand Grove since that door is open.
You would run the... Well, yes, you would have to squeeze between Grand Grug and the floating spirit of which you
Okay,
can
then never
hear
mind.
them
I will just stay
whispering.
behind him. If I have to try to squeeze, I'm not going to risk that.
Okay, ML?
Yes, excellent. I think that I will, first, pray to whatever dead god is not paying attention to fuck off. And then go here. Dash. Yeah, see that I'm getting closer and closer to these little green orbs and start hauling ass.
Panicking is the word.
Not the time to panic.
And just kind of like stop here, seeing that there's like a conga line, and then like looking at the green orb next to me, and then like quickly looking away, because I do not want this thing to know that I'm looking at it.
I'm sure you don't, but it seems to know. It whispers to you, ML. Why do you disturb us? Go away.
I'm sure that's fine.
Alright, so, it's their turn.
I have a good question.
5,
Before this goes.
10.
Why did Greg stop at the door?
ML. One of them begins to
Yes.
float towards you.
Okay.
I'm just going to close my eyes.
It attempts to make contact with you. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Fucking dice. 6.
You hear the ringing on bells as you get a glimpse of your own death. You take 2d8 necrotic damage, and the wisp disappears.
Fucking dick.
2d8? Jesus.
2d8. We'll go ahead and roll it on here. Bump up.
I gotta look for
9 damage.
Well,
Pretty worse.
your boy's going down soon.
Right.
But not yet.
Grand Grug, this one floats onto you. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Yay! 19.
19. It dissipates as it touches you. The ringing of bells reaching your ears, but it is not a sad one. Save us, save us, save us, save us, save us. Right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. All right. Back at the top with Monolith.
I mean, I don't really. I was thinking everyone would be by me already, but I guess Brad stopped the door for some reason.
Brad did not have the movement speed to get to where you are. You are the fastest
With
member of
Dash,
the
he had
party.
fucking. He has 35 movement speed. He had dash on.
You got 10. You have 10 more feet of speed than he does. Remember?
Because he's short.
Yeah, but I moved.
He is a
dwarf.
Just 10 feet.
Short gaming.
He is a short king.
Don't say it like that.
35 feet is more than enough to whatever. That is an excellent question. I guess I'm going to continue to slink around, or maybe 20. That's 20.
Okay.
I am instead going to just wait.
Rounding the corner, you would see that there is a door to the left.
I'm not moving. I'm staying still.
Oh, you're
waiting.
staying still?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you stay still.
Now I get free line agility back.
Okay.
That's so stupid.
Then we're going back up to Grand Grug.
Yo. Okay. I'm going to dash over here. Using a key point.
All right. You see that the small dwarf dashes past you down the opposite hallway. His steps ringing on the stone floor like a hollow bell. Octor.
Let's see here. Feel like I'm going to 5, 10, 30. I'll get to that corner right there.
Place your token.
Oh god, I didn't mean to make it big.
Well, don't do that.
Hold on. Alright. No! Okay. Rag. There. So then I can, like, look, theoretically.
Yes.
Can I do a peeky peek? I'll do
Peeking
a
around
peeky
the
peek.
corner, you see that there is a door to the left. The stone hallway has several of the green floating spirits who seem to be slowly attracted to you, floating lazily in your general direction with a chorus of dark whispers.
I have a quick question before we continue.
Yes, Monolith?
Why did Brad use a key point to dash? He doesn't need to.
Yeah, you don't need to use a key point to dash, my guy.
Oh, I was gonna roll perception, but then you move forward.
Oh, well,
So,
you can still roll perception. You also happen to see that there is another door on this part of the hallway. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to skip over you.
it's alright, EG. We're trying to get into the swing of things. 17.
What are you perceiving? What exactly are you trying to get your eyes on?
I'm trying to investigate if there's any, like, objects on the ground. Just anything at all lining the walls, or the tiles on the floor.
Across the wall is a fresco of figures that look to be elfin in nature. They are in various states of different activities, though the writing seems to have faded over time. The center of the structure is from ground to ceiling and seems to be its own contained room. To the right, a large stone door separates another area. This doesn't look to have ever been a living place. And it doesn't seem like a gathering place either. It seems alien. Unknowable. The weightiness of the air around you is filled with cold and despair.
That's not good. And my turn there.
Okay. ML.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20 right here.
Okay.
And with that, we're going to... Oh my fucking god. I'm going to use invisibility. Because I'm shadow type, so I can do that once a day anyhow.
Okay.
And I'm just going to stick right here behind Monolith until otherwise necessary.
Cowering behind Monolith, you cast a spell using your odd papercraft magic, and you become invisible. We're gonna move up to the back, and now it is the wisps. Octor, one of them moves towards you. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm muted. Sorry, 14.
14? All right. It touches you and dissipates. You hear the ringing of a bell, but other than that, you feel no other ill effects. But you do remember something that is not your own. A great thirst, reaching out for water. And even though it is within your grasp, your lungs and stomach burn, burn, burn. And you die with your salvation but mere inches from a cracked fingertip.
Guys, I don't feel good.
Grand Grog, one of them touches you.
Yes, sir.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
You are able to ward off another ill effect from these odd things. It dissipates as it touches you, imbuing you with another horrid memory, but your strong will keeps it from dragging your mind to ill-advised places. A mother holds a child in her arms. You see it through her eyes. The child is parched. It is shriveling. It has had no food. The mother has also had no food, and the only thing she can see to eat is in her arms. She closes her eyes and bites down on the throat of the baby. You are awoken to your own senses. All right. Monolith, your go.
Okay. Time for me to start moving, my friend.
You got a schmoove.
We've got a schmooze that's 15. Can I just move past Octor a second time?
You may move past Octor.
15. Here. That's 25. Let's be 40, I think. 22. Here. No, one more. So can I see this room to my right, or is that a door locked?
There is a door that is shut in front of it.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and once again use my ninja.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get a bit of extra. Here, it's 10 feet.
You're moving into this room?
Yeah, I want to see if I can open this door.
Pushing your hands against the door, it swings with a stone ground sound. Inside is an enormous dark-robed altar carrying a bowl with a indentation in the center leading through his hands. In the other corner of the room is a stone statue bearing the visage of Guiltleaf.
I'm going to note this, and I'm going to continue moving. This is 10 feet, and I have 3 more feet to go. So I'm just going to move down the corner.
Okay. You move into the corner of the room where you are able to note that there is a hallway leading out to your right, and to the left is a large door with the fresco of a well on it. It is inlaid with gold and jewels in sparse contrast to the drab gray and black stone that surrounds you. The ghost fire catches on it and makes it glint eerily in the darkness.
Before I end my turn, I'm going to throw a... What do I have? I think that's... So I still have darts, right? Did I give my darts to Grand Road?
I don't think you did.
No.
I thought I ever gave him all my darts. Okay, well. I'm gonna throw a dart at this thing, then.
Okay.
To see if, like, when I hit it, it's
Go ahead and roll a dart attack. throw the dart, it does not find purchase within the incorporeal form of whatever this thing is.
I'm genuinely surprised they have an AC higher than 12.
I think it's more. It might be because we're ghosts.
Right.
Well, I would assume that it would pass right through it if he was going to hit, quote unquote, and not just miss.
Right. Grand Grug.
Yep. Yeah, I should be able to get to the door.
Yes, you should. Yeah,
Alright.
you can definitely get through there with just your movement.
Right, I'm gonna open the door. Let me in.
Pushing open the door, you are greeted by the sight of a mostly empty stone room in pure pitch black darkness. Yet, in the center of the room are several of these ghostly wisps that surround a man coiled into a ball at the other side of the corner. Upon a quick glance, you can tell that he is wearing the raiments of the Septian Crusaders, though he does not look to be a mere foot soldier. He is curled into the corner.
Can I dash in order to go over to him?
You certainly could, yes.
Okay. Dash up.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to see if he's like alive at least. He could have just been curled up and dead because we've seen other people curled up dead before.
As you step up,
We gotta make sure.
As you step up to him, you are right behind him. He does not react immediately to your appearance, but at length you hear the clatter of metal and plate mails shifting as he turns towards you. And he regards you and stands to his full height. What are you doing here? Can't you see this place is cursed?
Yeah, it's pretty cursed.
It'd be best to get out of here while you can. And don't let those things touch you. As long as I don't move, they won't come towards me.
I didn't come here alone. What if me and my friends help you get out of here?
No, don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm not moving out of here. I'm not going to let that thing get me.
Okay.
Listen.
I'll come to see if you're okay later.
Listen. No, wait. He reaches out, and he places something in your hand. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be alive here. Take this. It opens up the door in the central room. Destroy this key. Don't ever let that thing out.
Understood. Would you hide it away on my person?
And listen.
And then my turn.
One last thing. This was... I remember. Septian said that this was... He gulps as he sees the spirits begin to float towards you. This is... If you have the icon of healing, this place was once dedicated to that, but who could know what to do anymore? There's death everywhere.
Interesting.
The crazed knight curls up again, shivering and muttering to himself, not looking at the green spirits that float lazily towards you. Octor.
Okay. I'm gonna use my dash. I'm gonna use my action to dash because that should get me like right around here.
Okay.
We do the math really quick. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Okay, yeah, that should get me there.
All right.
So I'll kind of
Using your supple orcish muscles, you're able to find your way in. And right behind Monolith, you see the same sights as him. The ornate gold and metal door, glinting in the ghost fire light.
What is this place?
It's dedicated to kill.
No. That door, that seems different. So beautiful, surrounded by all this death. These noises, these whispers.
ML. Get it, son. Oh shit. Jacob, did you get disconnected?
No, I'm here.
Why does it say you're
Hello. Sorry, I had myself muted so you wouldn't hear my dumbass comments.
You were saying, no one's allowed to criticize my stuff. It's only the best.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
I think it's quite
Man,
nice.
picture of a horse looking at the ocean.
Oh, Emil's going the other way. Shit, he on one.
So, ML steps into the right hallway where he sees
And
that
right here at my dash.
Okay.
I still got like 9 turns of invisibility, so
Yes, your invisibility has, so far as you can see, inured you to the advances of the spiritual creatures. And with that position, you're able to see Grand Grug accept an item from a curious figure. While Grand Grug slightly obscures his form, you're able to see that it looks to be a knight of Helidon. He trembles and shakes like a leaf in pure, desperate fear. With that, it's the Ghosty Buy's turn. Boop.
Ghosty boy.
Boop. 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 Oh, some of these are so sad. I can't find... I can't get there. Ba-boom. Oh, wait, ML.
I don't like this.
Oh, yes.
Oh, what kind of
Oh,
bullshit?
yes. Oh, yes, ML.
Well, it's not like you're being stealthy. You're super loud.
He's invisible, so he thought that would save him.
Alright, I see how it is. Do I at least get advantage?
No. Go ahead and roll your Constitution saving throw.
Eat an entire fucking ass, D&D Beyond.
It just crashed, didn't it?
No, I got an 8.
You got an 8. All right.
The worst part is it was right. It hit the corner, so it stopped me from getting a 15 or an 18.
Well, the good news is you only took 8 necrotic damage.
Oh, you know, only being a wizard and all.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you stub your toe, you die. Anyways,
Speaking of, guys.
as the wisp makes contact with your invisible form, you feel the tug of a a child pulling at your sleeve. You look down, and you are looking through the eyes of another. He's thirsty, but there is no water. It's all gone away. With the last of his strength, he falls to the ground, lips chapped and bleeding, eyes bleary, and you know despair. Okie doke. That's gonna be Monolith's turn.
It is. I'd like to move. It.
Okay.
And I will move 40 feet, or actually 25 feet to the front of this doorway here.
As you move to the front of the doorway, you're finally able to see it in detail up close. There's an ornate door made of fine jewels, metal, and gold. It depicts a wellspring that gives water to everyone. However, it seems to be quite shut fast. Running your claw along it, though, you find an indentation where a key might be fitted.
Understood. Can I see into the hallway behind me?
Looking down the hallway, you can, in fact, see down the hallway behind you. There is a break in the stone and rubble. And on your left, you see another door.
Alright, so what I'm going to do now is, from what I understand, since they're not attacking me, correct?
Who's not attacking it?
The Wisps are not attacking me.
They are moving towards you.
They are? It was almost right next to one
They
earlier.
can't fucking catch up.
They seem to only be able to move very slowly, about 5 feet at a time.
I was assuming they're moving based on the sounds. Because
Fuck you, mean 5 feet at a time. I was far enough away from one of them.
No, you were diagonal to one.
God.
I feel like I was directly next to one at 1.2, but...
Yes, but it attacks somebody else.
The probably less stealthy person.
That being
Okay, I'm going
said,
to once again try to throw it
as
down
you
one
touch the door,
Yeah.
you can feel a presence behind it that makes your hairs stand on end.
There's a lot of hairs.
Yes.
I'm gonna throw that dart at the Wisp now.
Whispers echo through your mind, and you feel a calling to open the door. Unimaginable riches, unimaginable power, tranquility, the answers to all of life's questions. They are all here if you would but turn the key.
Can I make a check or a save of some kind?
You can make a check. It is as though someone is speaking telepathically to you. They are not attempting to cast a spell on you or anything.
Okay. Considering I have no want or need for material wealth, power is not one of my goals. Tranquility and answers to all things in the universe sound nice, but I can understand that it's simply attempting to tempt me to open this door based on the things it's like basically asking for, correct?
Yes.
Because I would never want wealth or power.
These are very tempting things to you, not because it is probing your mind. It is attempting to find a weakness.
Yeah, so because of the way it's doing this, I understand, as for my character traits, would understand that it's trying to do that based on the totally, like...
Oh, I get what you're saying. You're saying
Give me an
it
insight
goes
check.
like money? Nope.
Yeah, exactly, like it's trying to reach, I can easily see the pattern it's going for.
Fucking, I can go through the fucking catalog.
Give me
Yeah, exactly.
an insight
Knowledge,
check.
nah. Power.
Tranquility, oh. Answers, okay. But yeah, so I'm asking if I can, from that like sequence of events, how clearly that it's trying just to get into my head.
Roll me an insight check.
Sure. Does my passive insight matter? Because it's 16.
Roll me an insight check.
Okay. It's a 13.
Okay. We'll take your 16. Whatever's behind here is probably not cool.
Damn.
Okay, well, my last 5 feet of movement, I will back away from that door. I will look towards Octor, and I will shake my head no and point at the door.
Octor will nod in acknowledgement of hearing this.
And I will now, I guess that's it. I will stay here.
Alright. You hold fast in front of the gilded door. Grand Grug,
Yes, sir.
it's your decision what to do now. Grand Grug is a dwarf. He dwarfs
Yeah.
all of the other people. We're waiting for his action.
Well, first things first. I'm going to try to get out of the room because I'm surrounded by Westers.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to purposely be as loud as possible in order to distract them from the boy over here.
Okie doke.
Huffing and puffing and stomping. And being a menace to society.
Your movement has attracted everyone's attention towards your direction. What once was but merely echoed silence, the sounds of heavy dwarven footsteps rings throughout the hall. There is a shift in the
Grand Grug's
atmosphere.
doing that dwarf shit again.
Did Grand Grug run through any of them? I feel like he had to.
He could run around
Otherwise, he
them.
wouldn't have gotten that far.
And as soon as I step out of the room, I'm going to try to break the key as fast as possible.
Okie doke.
If that man is scared to the point where there's something in there that is beyond the wisps, nah. I ain't fucking with that. Nope.
Alright.
So,
Give me a strength check to break the key. What was that?
14.
Unfortunately, even with your prodigious monk-like strength, the key holds fast. It is of unnaturally strong make.
I guess I have to end my turn.
Okay.
I
ML,
tried to
you
destroy
see
something.
that Grand Grug has a shiny golden object in his hand. It glints against these ghostly creatures, and he attempts to snap it in half. It piques your curiosity. Why should he have something so ancient and cool? This is your term of experience, after all. You came here to study relics. You should take it
Do I at
from
least
him.
get to do a wisdom save?
What's that?
Do I at least get to do a wisdom save to see that this ain't how I would think?
You certainly could make a wisdom save.
Don't worry, with my fucking luck. Hey, look, I
At
actually get something
disadvantage.
above a 10 this time. 21.
At disadvantage?
At disadvantage?
Yes.
Sure. 9.
Oh no. Yeah, why should Grand Grug have this artifact? You came here to study the ancient city, after all. If he were to destroy it, thousands of years of precious history would be lost. You should take it from him.
You know what I'll do? I'll cast Sleep at 2nd level.
Oh.
He is casting sleep at 2nd level on him. Okay.
It is an AoE. So we're gonna roll our, what is it, 68 or 78? 78.
78. Grand Grug, you're chunky. This probably won't even actually hit you.
Alright, that's 24 HP. Starting from whatever has the lowest, we just take that out until everything's either passed out or not affected. Because I rolled like shit. That's 3 separate ones.
Yeah, no. Grand Grug does not fall asleep. And
It's an AoE. It doesn't work specifically on Grand Grug. It even hits me because I'm in the range.
yes, so that would mean you fall asleep.
I have the lowest HP that I've ever in this fucking corridor.
You didn't aim it?
I can't. Like I said, it is everyone in X range.
Oh.
And X range is like that. It's like 20 feet.
I mean, you could put it like over here.
I can't see that far. Oh, can I see in that
You
room?
can see that far, you nerd. I already told you you could.
Fine. It's like this.
I mean, you can put yourself to sleep if you want.
I've already done that, and the floor is cold, and this place sucks.
That's fair. So, you cast a spell, and Grand Grug does not fall asleep, and the wisps also do not fall asleep, as they...
What about the dude?
The dude does not fall asleep.
Ah, what a fucking waste of a second level spell slot.
However, Grand Grug, you do note that a spell was cast against you by
Well, you can
ML.
see me now.
As you throw this paper filled with fucking, I don't know,
It's just
melatonin.
paper with fucking paper. It's like paper with a bunch of like really weird fucking powder in it.
What the fuck is this? Who drew that?
What is this?
Don't worry about that.
Stop that.
Looks like an eggplant.
Why are you acting like Papa Shango?
Anyways, you do note this, Grand Grug. So, we are back on the Wisp turn. Yay.
Oh.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Can I move?
No, you can't move. Wait, yeah, you can. Why wouldn't you be able to move?
You skipped ask. You didn't let me. I didn't ask if I was done.
Look, my ADHD ass is focusing on all the things, so go ahead.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20. Hey, Grand Grug, can I have that?
What are you gonna do with it?
I haven't decided yet. I just want to know what it does.
It opens a door in here. See that wall? That's another room. And I point here.
How do you know that?
And I've been warned to never open it ever. And we should break the key.
How's that going for you?
I can't break the key.
Ah, I have fantastical magic powers. I may be able to break this key.
That might be true. And you assure me that you won't open the door?
I don't even know why I would want to.
Fair enough. Have the key? However, don't cast sleep on me again.
I wasn't trying to get you. You happen to be in the range. You know, sometimes when I cast this spell, it goes all over the place. It's a very big range.
Too much powder?
I apologize.
Too much powder? Ah, too much powder.
It's the same formula I used on my little sisters, and you know, you need extra for them, and I just never got around to reducing it in my spell, in my component.
Indeed.
Yes, you do have the key.
Yay, I have strange key.
Strange key.
You have the strange key. It is in your inventory now. It is a golden leaf key.
One might say that it's even gilded.
I think there's an error on your character sheet, Grand Grug. Your intelligence is 10, but it looks like it should be like a fucking 2.
Don't be mean to your partner. It's the
I'm
Wisp
gonna be-
turn.
You attacked me. Here's this key that they said you can't open the door with.
Well, here's the thing. I have to deal with this person, and I know that they would do worse if I didn't say yes. Remember Falcon Silver Eyes? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, fucking I remember.
I was there.
That was the sassiest thing Brad's ever said.
Hashtag never forget.
Look, I'm not gonna magic missile you point blank. It wouldn't.
Grangrug and Octor, both of you need to roll me Constitution saving throws.
Thank fucking God it's not me this time.
Oh no, I missed. 12.
Okay,
Yeah.
2d8.
I'm really about to just start shooting these things, to be honest.
Today it's pretty high.
9
Octor
damage.
got a 15.
Octor passes and takes no damage.
So I get to watch any genocide happen in my mind.
You do indeed have a
God damn it.
vision of a terrible fate befalling someone who deserved it not.
What if one of these guys actually?
So what you're saying is we see Melda get turned into an ice pop again?
I mean, no. These seem to be very specific visions that you're having. You see them through the eyes of others. Right, Monolith.
So I should have been able to see that sleep circle thing.
Absolutely.
Where I am.
What
so
happened
I'm
over there
going
was
to
not
assume-
quiet.
Yeah, I'm going to assume it's someone who, to put it lightly, isn't really interested in having a story spun on what the fuck has happened. I am going to go ahead and move like. Actually, I'm not going to move at all. I'm just going to guard this like local area from fucking ML whenever he comes over here.
I don't
This
like how you
bitch
said
ass.
that.
ML was a little bitch ass.
Hey, look, it's still my friend. I just gotta stop him from doing something very fucking stupid.
ML was a little stupid ass.
You're doing great, guys. I'm really proud of everyone working together.
Kim's mother said that when she was making the sex tape too.
So I'm gonna look back at Octor's. I'm just gonna say it because I'm so far away from everything, basically.
I don't think sound matters to these things. Go on.
I don't know if it does or does not. I just saw ML cast a spell. I'm assuming where Grangrug is. Could I heard them when they were talking all the way, or were they talking touchstone?
Did you both attempt to hide your conversation from anyone?
No, not really.
Emma was speaking softly, but Emma was also being sort of shady about everything, so it's okay.
You may have heard Grangrug's side of the conversation.
Okay.
You are
so
given
what
half
would
the
I-
context.
Okay,
Yeah.
Can I glean that he had given him some sort of key? I think he believed he said he opened.
Give me an insight check.
I believe he said it opens the door.
Yes.
Explicitly.
He did talk about the key again.
You know what?
Also, my
That
pass
is
is still
fair.
16.
He said, this opens the door.
Yep.
Okay.
So that information's been relayed to me now.
Yeah.
Once you perceive this, though, you can feel that thing in your head pulling you towards the door. Open it. Open it. Open it. Everyone can be saved if you open it. Don't let them die in torment.
Okay, what check am I making for this one?
No check.
Check.
You've already passed your original thing. It has no sway over you other than what it is pumping into your brain.
Okay, so I'm going to relay this to Octor. I'm going to say it loudly enough so hopefully ML can hear it, because maybe it'll clap him out of it.
Yep.
This something inside that room is attempting to tempt me to open this door. Something very clearly very evil. Grangrug, ML, if you can hear me, if you hear something in your mind, it is a trick.
Octor is not surprised by anything you have just stated.
Well, yes, but it seems some of us need to be reminded that, in fact, things here are tricking us. ML.
Did ML
I
try
don't
to
know
kill
what
someone
you're
again?
talking about.
Okay, mister, I have the key in my hands.
I was just assisting in destroying it.
Octor is not surprised by Emma's inability to not be swayed.
starting to feel as if you might have some issues with me.
My brother in tear, you have the key that opens the door.
Right. Monolith begins to yell at ML from across the way. Octor,
Yeah.
how will you respond to this sudden change in situation?
I guess. Let's see how much move will it take me to get. I'm gonna use my dash to get a little bit further down this hallway from where the monolith is. Let me do math. No, not that way. This way.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So I can get like right there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do that.
Alright. Stepping thereabouts, you see that there is an opening in the wall where it seems that the stone, the clean cut, smooth stone, has been smashed, leading down a dark passageway that you can't quite see all the way down. To the other side is a rather simple looking stone door.
Okay, but I can't see into the place where there's no door.
You cannot, no.
All right, I'll yell back at Monolith and let him know what's happening and what's down here. There's more ways down here. No door. We should go through. It gets us away from this thing.
We're going to need to have ML come with us is the issue, and I cannot trust him while he holds the key.
Well, I can stand here and kill him if needed.
We're not killing him.
Alright, now it's really starting to feel like you have a problem with ML particularly.
I said if necessary. The Song of Blood sings to us all.
If we need to, I will put him to sleep.
Sleep.
You gonna fade him?
Go night night. I'm going night night.
Very casual fade him.
He had done him like fucking Monolith in the mouth. He about to drop me off a cliff.
Right.
Oh wow.
He's gonna wheelbarrow your body and
Oh
break all your
shit,
bones.
did I skip over you, Grand Grug?
No.
Grand Kirk's like third.
No, he definitely skipped
I
over
did
him.
skip over
Oh.
you. Grand Grug, go ahead and go.
Okay.
But what I did still stands. I was going to do that regardless of where Greg Rug did. I'm just going to go this way and hang out.
Well, I'm going to meet up with my fellow boys.
You don't know if Octor's a boy or not.
Skirting around the
You're just gonna
green
chill right
mist,
here?
You make it there, and you finally see the door to which you assume the key opens.
I look directly at our feline friend. Get in front of the door. Get in front of the door.
I feel a lack of trust in this party, and I don't know what that's about.
He probably mouths it to him. Like he does the eye thing. He looks at him and
Yeah, get over there.
I sent him the ancient forbidden monk sign language.
right.
Esperanto.
Yes, I don't believe there's an ancient monk language because you don't have thieves' cant. So
Yeah,
you can
no,
tell them
that's-
something, or
That was just a joke. Yeah. Get in front of the door. That's it. Just
In common, get in
The
front of
ancient
the
monk language is called
Get in the
Latin. Thank you.
Well,
that's good.
so
Six,
Grand
nay, the
Grug
door
plants
say.
himself in front of the door. ML, your go.
ML is quite tired of this bullshit, so he's gonna go down here. 10, 15, 20, 25. And then he's gonna shoot this fucking head.
He's gonna shoot this one, or this one.
The one that he can see.
Okie doke. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Let's see how I missed this. 16 to hit.
Okie doke. Your magic spell passes through it harmlessly.
Oh, this is bullshit. Alright then, bonus action healing word on myself at 2nd level.
cast Healing Word upon yourself. And as you do so, the radiant energy of the positive force that you are putting out into the crypt-like surroundings shifts the atmosphere a bit. I don't know quite what it is, but something seems to have changed.
These bastards don't like good vibes.
Alright, 10 more HP. I can live with that.
Literally.
Melda, I know that it's a little frustrating that you have to take a long rest, but you are currently sleeping next to Genichiro.
Yes, indeed. I mean, to be fair, I only have to. It only takes me 4 hours, so.
Yeah, it's a long...
So you can have 2 long rests in
Don't
one.
worry, buddy.
Yeah, you actually
It's,
can have 2 long rests and be good by the time.
Don't worry, it's only been 3 minutes.
It has only been like 3 to 10 minutes. Cool.
For posterity's sake, let's say it's the 30.
Monolith, your go.
I'm not really sure what to do. Ryan Grog, do not let him open the door, no matter what you do.
Noted. I will be on guard.
If you need to sleep him...
Oh, you know what?
Do
I'm
it.
so sorry, guys. It's not your go.
oh yeah, the
Lisp.
list. Move 5 feet.
Leap is term Lion uses for not killing.
Sleep. Good night.
No night.
Let's see here.
One pillow, no pillowcase.
Alright.
On the yard.
That's all that can happen for them without me making up some bullshit. Alright.
Okay. So, my friend, I am going to look down this hallway.
Alright.
I will feline agility once again because I did not move last turn.
Where do you want to move into in the hallway?
I'm going to move next to this door, which I can. It's 40 feet exactly.
Okay. Stop right.
So I can see the room behind me, and I want to open the door in front of me.
Behind you is a break in the stone leading into a cave-like structure that somewhere off in the far distance is lit by torches.
I will relay the information to Octor, so we can relay the information back to the team.
The door, though you try it, will not open. It is fast locked shut.
Understand. 5 feet off from that. Walking some feet and jumping would not give me extra distance, would it?
No, not really.
Alright, I'll dash them. Fuck it. Give me 100 and whatever. How much? 160 feet?
I guess. Fucking Leon.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Going down here to try this stuff now.
Okay, as you hit this door, this 10-foot wide door, you are only just regaining your breath as you attempt to open it. Octor, what will you do?
Is that it? Is that 55 more feet to move in?
Yes, do you want to move to a different map?
Well, I just wanted to get the door open or not. That's all I want to know.
Well, let's see. How do I want to handle this? You certainly can open it. It is
Okay, that's all. I want to know if it was openable. I want to know if it's
sort
a
of,
block or something.
it's sort of as you push at it, it resists firmly, if not through the rust of ages.
Okay, I understand. I didn't want to open it specifically. I just wanted to make sure that it was openable by me.
It is certainly openable to your full knowledge.
Okay, cool. So while I do that, I'm going to move back 55 feet for my last bit of movement to get right. That's it. And I'm going to relay the information that the door to the hallway is openable. The door to our right, or yeah, I guess it's to my left. From where he's looking. Sorry, from his left. That door is locked, and then we have a cavern to my left.
So we are trapped here.
No, we are not. The door opens from the hallway, and we have a cave system.
A cave. Oh, that's not a. Sorry, I'm misreading the map. So this over here is an entryway.
This is an entryway. Think of this as the top of the cave, and then it leads
Okay.
down.
Got it. Okay, so we can go that way if we want to. Honestly, I'm just gonna stand where I am and just see what happens next.
Yeah.
Because I like my positioning right now,
Okay.
and I need to make sure the rest of the party gets here. So I'm gonna yell out like to Emo and the Green to be like, "We can go. There's caves. We can go in. We should go this way."
And a door to the hallway we can open.
And so many opportunities for adventure this way.
There certainly are. Many opportunities for adventure await you in the land of disaster. So, Grand Grug, what will you do?
Moving in front of the door and waiting. I do not trust ML right now. You can go. Go on ahead. I am my turn.
By the way, I think I should mention this. Monolith, you still have that green crystal from earlier.
Yes.
Using it merely opened up the seal on that door.
Okay.
I didn't know if you'd taken it out of your inventory as though it had been used or something.
I had not, no.
Okay. ML.
I am going to walk over closer to Grand Grug here,
Okay.
and then I'm going to make a show of casting Firebolt in my hand and trying to destroy the key.
Okay.
I'm going to actually roll to do it, because I don't expect it to work.
Okay.
Nat 20.
I mean, you certainly cast. How do you want to cast it? You're not just like casting Firebolt into your hand, are you?
No, I'm just going to throw the key up and then
Oh,
try to
you're
shoot
so
it.
good.
Okay. I mean, I can say that you, without even rolling it, you probably have this show planned out quite well in your brain. You were able to do it without a roll. But go ahead and roll some damage for that attack.
That'll be 12 damage.
The fiery bolts land on the golden key and spark it out of the air, where you hear it clatter off into the corner.
You know what? I guess I should have described what direction I wanted to shoot if I was going to do that at all.
Well, you certainly can now that I know that you wanted to shoot it in a particular direction.
I mean, they keep looking at me all suspiciously, so he would have like shot it in this direction, just assuming it wouldn't actually be like destroyed. But like, it's not in my hands anymore. Stop looking at me like that. Damn, it's not like I was gonna open the door or anything. Stop standing in front of the door. I just want to open it.
What?
Nothing.
Damn, he showed me that he actually wants to destroy the key, therefore I trust him.
Okay.
In the
Like
mind,
just enough that if it bounces, it's still close enough for me to grab it.
Yeah, no. We'll
is
say
my
that
thing.
you fire these
I do an insight
firebolts, like at the door, right? So you throw up the key, fire the key into the door, and it bounces off the door right behind Grand Grug.
He bounced the key off the door?
Yeah.
holy shit, Kobe.
Jesus Christ!
So you hear the impact of hard flame against a metal door, the thud reverberating throughout the catacomb-like walls. And the key clatters to the ground with a sharp metal clink. You've made a big
Stop
show.
looking at me like that. See, I'm fine. I'm normal.
A normal person wouldn't say that.
It may be difficult to touch the key for a moment. Fires are rather hot.
It's time for the wisps.
The key is in fact quite hot. Yes, the wisp
To be clear, is the key right around here or around here?
is here.
Great. I'm going to use the last of my movement to get right here.
Okay.
Oh boy. My passive insight, 16. Come on.
Oh yeah.
I roll deception?
You'd have to roll deception against him.
I have a +1 in deception because Zemo doesn't know how to lie.
The one time that you roll high.
18.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my
He is
god!
as trustworthy can be.
So do I roll against that, or do I?
You already
just
did.
said
rolled
you
a
wanted
16
to
on
use your
insight.
passive.
I didn't roll 6. I passed a 6.
You
That's your
said
that
you
is-
wanted to
that
use
is-
your
That's my
passive.
path too. I believe him. He's not gonna open the fucking door. God damn it.
Fair enough.
Oh,
By the way, can I make a wisdom save at the end of my turn to see if I
Yeah.
resist the words?
I mean, they're only suggestive in that it was concurrent with your own desire.
Mm-hmm.
He's
It's a disadvantage?
opening that door.
Sure.
Well, maybe I don't know. How strong is your desire? So strong is his desire to know what's in the room stronger than his fear of what might be in the
It's
room?
another goddamn 9.
Another one.
Well,
Another one.
Well, that door's opening, boys.
the lure of ancient history and limitless power sweeps over your brain.
Zemo doesn't give a shit about power. He wants the knowledge. He just wants to know.
There is
It's
knowledge
curiosity that's gonna kill this cat.
infinite inside this chamber. Near as you can tell, the voice within is a being of great knowledge and power. You can feel his sagacious presence prod over your cerebral cortex. Monolith, here we go.
Oh no. I'm gonna make this dramatic because he's gonna open it his next turn, and Grangrog's not gonna stop him.
Uh-huh.
And I know that I'm not supposed to know that he's gonna open the door. So I'm not gonna physically stop him. I'm just gonna dramatically run towards him.
No!
Literally, yeah, that's it. And I'm not gonna use my full movement speed to let it happen.
Okay.
That's it. It's my turn.
We'll say that you're doing that as he does his turn.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
held action. A held action to
Right.
dramatically shout no.
And my capability needs to also dramatically blow behind me. Thank you.
Yes, I believe it does that even though there is no wind in this chamber. Octor,
Yes,
what are
exactly.
you doing?
So
Jesus fucking Christ. Hang on. I don't even know what to do at this point.
Y'all know that you can like physically move me, right? Like you can just grab me. And
Yeah,
pull
but
me
we
away.
don't believe that you're gonna open the door.
You tricked
past
them
your
by
fucking
being
chest.
so charming.
Wait, was I affected by that, Charming?
it wasn't
No,
charming.
you-
He rolled 18 on deception. Like, what's your pass? If your passive insight is higher than 18,
What was your passive insight?
Oh. Okay, well then no. Mine is not
Then
that.
he has got you.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, no, you're getting fucked too.
I'm not even here.
If
No,
we all
you-
die, you're pretty fucked.
They already died. They don't care.
I've got
Like,
God on my side.
death is not the end.
Death is not the end. We'll see
No,
who's
they say heroes never die.
We'll see who's biased after this, fucker.
It's still you.
Yeah. Technically, he's avoided of all of
Hey,
this
Ben
because he's asleep.
Shapiro, who's really biased?
Who's really
It's definitely
biased?
no. It's definitely still me.
Man, what if Ben Shapiro was behind the door? Finally, I'm free. You liberals couldn't keep it.
Let's say theoretically you open the door.
Let's say theoretically.
I would die. Well, I would die.
Theoretically, the land of disaster has no flaws.
Jesus Christ, it's Schrodinger Shapiro!
Honestly, everyone's starving in the land of disaster, not by volition of the government there.
Think about it.
Think about it.
If the land of disaster was truly having a crisis, why wouldn't you just sell your home?
We have seen exactly 3 houses, and all of them have been garbage. Sell them for what?
Well, maybe if the people in the land of disaster had a better education, they could get out of this.
Fucking Aquaman.
All I'm saying is,
God, I fucking love that clip.
Oh. Hell.
Anyways, what are you doing, Octor?
I mean, there's nothing I can do to stop him because I'm charmed. So I guess I'm just gonna stand there like a
Charmed is a
dumbass.
strong word.
I made a normalized perception.
Sorry.
You just believe him.
I believe him, so I'm not gonna try to stop him. So I guess I'm just gonna keep standing there and be like, "Why is no one coming this way? There's a cave here."
You're doing that gif with Steven Seagal, where you're just like,
Yeah,
what's everyone doing?
basically. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's probably it. Because I'm like, there's a great cave, we can go down and explore, and adventures can be had. But alas,
Theoretically,
you keep
there was a
staring at
cave,
this.
and it was lit by torches. Why wouldn't you want to go down
Is there
there?
anyone in it? Is there anyone in it? Think about it.
Think about it.
Yo, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
It is your turn, Grand Grog, so you do get to go towards the cave if that is.
I'm gonna go with Octar towards the cave because Octar is cool.
Hell yeah.
He knows how to make a hut.
Cool.
There you go, Aaron.
Alright, ML, here we go.
I love it.
As Grand Grug turns and begins to walk away with perfect trust.
How hot is the key right now?
Hey,
Irrelevant.
it's magic fire, so it pretty cooled itself off pretty fast. Magic fire tends to not stay in existence for too terribly long.
I was just gonna mage hand it.
You could mage hand it too if you wanted to be fucking fancy.
He's a wizard.
So yeah, I mage hand, pick up the key, and take one, like, I want to get more details about this door. Tell me everything about it. I want to know the history. I want to know the construction methods. I want to know what it's made of. I want to know the name of the fucking
Builder, architect.
architect and everything.
Okay. The door is a 10-foot wide arching door made of gold, silver, and jewels. Overlaid on top of it is a fresco that says, in an ancient tongue that you've had a small amount of time to research while you were here. You get the gist of it. It says, Wellspring of Healing. The relief etched in silver and gold upon it is curiously enough, it looks like the well in the front of the Palace of Oath, with women and children about it, scooping water from its recesses using jars and jugs.
I'll come back for you. And I try to sleight of hand put the key in my back pocket, so that no one else sees it as I start walking towards them, so that on the way out, I can open this door.
We're walking away from the man's open door.
So, you walked up to the door first, right?
I walked up at the door just to inspect it. Yeah.
Okay. And then you spent your action doing that?
I spent my action using mage hand to like try to silently pick up the key so I could slide it in my pocket. Yeah.
Okay. And how far away do you move?
I'm gonna move closest to the next non-monolith person.
The next
So, like-
non-monolith.
I didn't really move. I thought you were gonna open the door.
Oh yeah.
Okie doke.
So right here.
I'm surprised you didn't
You
open.
managed to make your way away from it.
You're all too close.
Yeah, well, this is where we were.
Okay.
All right. Well, my cape still billows in the wind. That even though there's no wind, 'cause fuck you. That's it.
Okay.
My held action then.
I need you to make a wisdom save, ML.
Can I just make a normal fucking wisdom save for once?
Yes, you can.
Oh!
Well, actually, you
when
failed the
open
last
door.
one, right?
19.
Oh, you moved right there. Excellent, excellent. So, I need you to roll that at disadvantage.
Oh, come on.
You failed the last one. What can I say? You
literally
failed.
asked. I literally asked.
I said, and you didn't wait until I was done talking.
I said yes. What other things do I need to wait for?
I said, yes, you failed last time, so roll a disadvantage.
15.
Excellent, excellent. You failed by 1. Cool. You hear the word reverberate in your mind. Open. And you are compelled to open the door. As you are subject to the spell command.
Let's
And
see.
then the wisp move. He is. Are you? You're not an elf, are you?
I am not an elf.
Did someone say elf?
You're still asleep.
Go back to
You're
sleep.
asleep, bitch.
Fine.
If you'd moved 5 feet down, this would not have happened.
Oh, but he specifically said the next. Oh, no.
Don't worry, just
Technically
command.
speaking,
I
never
just have to
walked.
do what it says. I do not have to. Yeah. I just have to do what it says.
Uh-huh.
Conveniently, it's not suggestion, which actually gets, a whole course of action. And this is a one-word thing.
Yes.
I'm gonna open my fucking hand if I have to.
Yes. Right, so Monolith, it's your go.
So he's gonna open the door next turn.
He may
Doing
not.
the same.
Command
Can he
does not
resist it?
Command. He didn't resist it, but command means that he has to fulfill the action of the one-word command. So he said open. It's up to him to interpret it how he wants to open it, whether it is the door or not.
Hey, can you hold this jar of pickles for no real reason?
Hold. Basically.
I don't see what else he can do. Whatever. I'm just gonna.
I mean, it's not like you guys heard it anyway.
Yeah, this is not something that was known
Yeah,
to you.
we don't know about it.
You can, in fact, just leave.
That's the idea. I'm going to try and just leave, but just let it be known that that if he fucking tries the shit, I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. Hold my. I'm going to go ahead and use my feline agility again.
This man
Can you use that
fucking.
every turn, or is this just?
This is every time I stand still, I get it back.
900 feet
If
moving
I
mass.
move 0 feet in one of my turns, I get it back.
It's fucking wild how that
It's
works.
not even an action. It's not a bonus action. I just can do it.
Travel back in time. We don't have to do all this.
Back in time.
I'm really about to see if they nerfed Leonin and since then.
I believe they have nerfed them.
Fuck, they were not touched in NPMM.
Wait, they weren't. God damn it.
Nope. But you know who was nerfed? Yuanti.
No!
Only change with Yuanti. The literal only change with Yuanti is now they're not immune to poison.
That's bullshit. If they were
fucking
gonna
only
change them, they
change.
should have taken away magic resistance.
Nope, still got it. So to say.
They're still the best character class, of course they are. Or the best character race.
Babies.
Okay, gang, are we going down and opening the door straight ahead of us, or are we going into the caves?
Open a door, you say?
Yes. Oh my god, that was an accident. I promise I didn't think about that. That's not a bad
Monolith turns to ML and says, "Go ahead and open the door in front of us." As ML is faced towards the door.
That's canon. That is canon.
I didn't mean to do it like that, bro.
It happened.
I just meant to actually ask, are we going to open the door or are we going in the caves?
You did this,
Monolith.
brother. You did this.
Monolith's
I'm turned.
eyes go wide, much as a cat's would, and he clasps his paws to his jowls in surprise at the stupidity of his own words.
What do you mean?
He didn't realize it. He was like, oh, shit.
I'm just kidding. You do whatever you're gonna do.
No, I meant the door over here,
canon,
dude.
please?
This.
He points
This
Can
to
that
door.
please be canon? Oh my gosh.
Please be careful.
As Monolith is busy explaining his thought processes, Grand Grunt, what will you do?
I'm not done yet.
It's too late.
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
It's
No,
not
I'm
done.
listening, Steve. What are you doing?
What the fuck? I'm mad confused. I'm trying to ask, are we going to this cave, or are we going over here? I'm asking everyone first, and I'm gonna move. Based on their answer.
Yes.
If you're asking out of party, out of character, I say
I'm
cave.
asking in character, are we going in the cave, or are we opening the door at the end of this hallway?
Cave.
Everyone is.
Why do you want to go in the cave and not down the normal path?
Adventure in cave.
He's a dwarf. What are you asking?
Okay, you know that? No, shut up. You're not in this fucking scene.
Salty
Dead somewhere else.
Steve over here.
I'm Monolith, not Steve. Don't talk to me.
Don't at me.
Okay, I understand he is a dwarf and likes caves. Why do you want to go in the cave?
I love this party.
Octor just believe adventure in cave would be better than adventure through door at this juncture.
The door might lead into a lower level or somewhere.
Yes, but if we go any further, our half elf friend will have a hard time getting to us.
Well, you'd want to go into a cave. It could be a cave-in.
This is a good possibility that Octor did not think through. However, I would like to stay as close as possible to our friend who is recovering without having to be near these weird death balls that whisper to me.
Who knows what's down in the cave?
That's death balls. And it's also away from this door that ML, for whatever reason, is distracted by.
Both directions are going. Regardless, fine. Let's go down the cave. I'm going to also dash to give me 160 feet of movement.
Get the fuck away from us.
I'm going down.
Just keep going.
You absolutely bolt into a separate map.
15, 30.
Don't
I have
worry.
a lot of movement.
You're off this map. We're gonna deal with
Nice.
everyone else now.
Hang on, how much movement speed do I have?
ML, did you leave?
You good?
Oh, there he is.
Discord crashes sometimes, and it's still worth it.
It's all good. It's all good.
Okay. I got enough where I can get here.
All right. You begin to travel down the
Cave.
lighted cave.
I want to point out, I want to hold the rest of my movement in case I notice his fucking ass.
Oh,
coming back.
you do not go 150 feet. I'll tell you that much for free. Just wait.
Okay. Look that's all.
Grand
But I
you doing?
specifically did that to have enough movement to fucking run back.
Following the spirit of cave hype, I shall start chanting cave and follow behind.
Hey, Monolith joins in. Cave.
Why are you chanting cave?
All of them leave you alone with your thoughts in this benighted tomb. ML, it's your go.
I opened my spellbook.
You open your spell book. The bonds
I
of
flipped through my
the
options.
suggestion
Why did I do
are
that?
broken as you open your spell. Actually, you know what? You cast a spell earlier. Your book's already open.
Yeah, but why wouldn't I close it in between running for my fucking life?
Because you open it to cast Firebolt, remember? And then you opened it.
And then I closed it.
And then
because I
you
don't
opened
need
it
to.
again to take notes about the make of the door.
And then I close it. You can do those little two things.
You were walking away with
Also,
it.
why couldn't I just close the book and then open it again?
You certainly could. Regardless,
I mean,
the suggestion
you have to
was
open.
command, and you have fulfilled its properties.
It's a good thing you didn't cast suggestion. You'd have been fucked.
Suggestion
No, I'm sorry.
would
We
have
would
reached.
have been fucked.
Well, you've been fine.
No, I would have been fucked.
This
Yeah,
here,
remember that
quick,
thing
okay.
about me being a wizard? I have 20 hit points right now.
Brodinger Shapiro will stay inside.
I'm gonna open the door on the other side. I want to know what the options are.
That
Can't
door
open
does
the
not
door.
open.
Mhm.
You try
I'm
it,
going to
door.
whisper to the
then
door.
you try the
Well, if there
key,
was a door there, why would the
Neither
door
of
not
them
open?
work.
The door was there.
as this door seems to be fastened physically from the other side.
What we've seen, how my attempts with that have gone in the past. So I'm just not gonna bother.
I mean, this
today.
is a very thick stone door, so.
Hey,
It's up to you,
Fine,
bro.
you fucking win.
You going into the
There, I'm
cave?
getting to the entrance of the cave.
As ML begins to part towards the door, he feels one last flicker of psychic interference in his brain. But the interference through the stone and the wall and his own will has rendered it nil as he travels down the lighted cave. And with that, we're going to end it for tonight.
That's good. Really? All right.
Yes, we are leaving on a cliffhanger.
My balls are so blue.
Yeah, literally.
I know.
I was
I know.
so ready for ML to just go like, nah, fuck it, I'm tired of this. Opens the door.
I'm glad it didn't
Yes.
happen.
I'm glad everyone sat through us on this nail-biting journey of avoiding all the puzzles and all of the things that are in this area. Hopefully next time
What are
we'll have a
puzzles?
much more exciting
What
adventures
puzzles?
as our spelunking companions find their way down into the depths of the mountainous crags of the ancient city. Thank you
Y'all should be
everyone
happy
for
we're finally
watching.
here.
I will post this up
The
on
action of
YouTube
walking
later.
into the cave has
Have a good
cut
one.
forward 4 hours.